Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday afternoon. I think if you're watching me from Facebook in our Stamping with Kim Dent Facebook group, you know that today we're celebrating Rick's birthday, my sweetie's birthday. His birthday was September 7th, but we were both working crazy, and today is the day we get to celebrate with our kids, our family. This evening, we're going to go eat Thai food. So I'm excited about that. So that is why I'm having a special Sunday afternoon stamping with Kim Dent. If you found me for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri. I have taught classes at Zion Lutheran Church for, oh my goodness, let me see, I'm dating myself. I taught classes in my home for 10 years, so I guess I'm on my 12th year of teaching classes at Zion Lutheran Church. We teach that, or I teach them every month on the second Friday and Saturday of the month. Next month, so we just had our big classes this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Next month, if you'd like to join us and you live in the area, I would love to have you. It's Friday, October 13th. And Saturday the 14th. The classes, the very first time you come to one of my classes, the classes are free. We make 5 adorable greeting cards, and you go home having cards ready to put in the mail to send off to your friends and family. So I'd love to have you join me. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please comment, like, and subscribe. That helps me out. And also, I love to find out where you're viewing from. So it just tickles me to see. I've had New Zealand and Australia and Canada. So leave me a comment and let me know whether you're in the States or you're very far away. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you have a question, I'm really about stamping or anything that I've made during the video, I'm really glad to answer questions, and I usually get to those really quickly. So, hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Well, I am going to sync my laptop, so give me just a second. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Allergies are still getting to me. Is anybody else, like, this year has been crazy for allergies for us? Getting to me. Is anybody else, like, this year has been crazy? There we go. Got it. You can tell my voice is kind of froggy today. I don't know. I'm doing the Claritin and the Flonase, so I guess I should be thankful. So that's why I sound a little funny, but I feel fine. So, all right, I'm all synced. I'm going to flip my camera around, and I'm going to show you the cards that we made, and 2 of them I'm going to make for you today. So hold on. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. There's my ceiling again, girls. All right. This is my website. This is where you can find out more about me. Hello, Kathy. You can also find out when I have classes. You can see samples there. No, Barb, I don't have my windows open. I know this morning when I went to church, ooh, I love the weather. It's warmed up a little bit here in St. Louis. It's 84, which I was hoping it would be a little cooler. Last night we came home and someone in our neighborhood was had a fire, and I love the smell of that. I love fall. I love the smell of it. But for some reason, oh my goodness, this year allergies are wicked for us. So back to this. This is a new host code. NCQ PCSFJ, they're always weird. That is if you're placing an order in the next month, so between now and October 10th, please use this host code. If your order is $149.99 or less, if it's $150 or more, I don't want you to use this code because you will receive Stampin' Rewards. And what that is, it's freebies. You get to pick when your order hits $150, you get rewarded, host rewards. So you would not use this code. only if it's $149.99 or less. So if you'd like to learn more about that, just leave a comment and I can tell you more about how to get free Stampin' Rewards. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards we made in class. This one was designed by me. I was very happy the way it came out. This paper I absolutely love. This is in the mini catalog. There's all sorts of beautiful fall patterns. The DSP is a 6x6 pack. It's 48 double-sided sheets. It's gorgeous. I am in love. All sorts of beautiful patterns, and I wish I could show you them, but I used up almost 2 full packs with my classes, so I have a couple different patterns, but take a look in the mini catalog. I'll show you what page it's on in just a second. And the DSP, that's from that same pack. So they were, yesterday, before we got started, I had someone ask me, they were like, are we embossing that? And I said, no, that's the flip side of like one of these pieces. And there's beautiful leaves and just, it's gorgeous. So take a look. There you can see I use the, what are these called? Neutral adhesive back sequins. That one is kind of a coppery tone. And there I've got, I'm thankful on that one. I hope you like this one. This is for all of you who send not too spooky Halloween cards. Hi, Paula. This is a new stamp set. It is in the mini. I think it's called Pick a Patch. I cannot remember. I always want to say Pick a Pumpkin, but I think it's Pick a Patch. Well, look, this is with a die set. This piece right here is from a die set that I love because it's got scallops and stitching on it. It's called the Scallop Contour Dies. The paper, hi, Miss Allison. Thank you. This paper right here is from a pack that was retired, but I just thought it looked so perfect behind there. So it was a huge pack of 12 by 12. It was on the clearance rack. And then wouldn't you know it, about the time I decided to use it again, it sold out. So I know you could find a pretty piece to put behind here. And then the pumpkin, Pick a Pumpkin, it's got a pumpkin punch, oh my goodness, that I used on this one. For those of you who don't send Halloween cards, look at the alternative. That Harvest of Blessings. Isn't that sweet? That is also a word stamp that is in the set. So, isn't that? Thank you. I love them. I love them. This one, this stamp set, when you hit $1 million in sales, you get to design your very own stamp set. And I got to meet Natalie Travis, the demonstrator who got to design Courage and Faith. And her stamp set is scripture. And you can imagine, with me being a church secretary, I am in love with this stamp set. It's called Courage and Faith, and it has beautiful scripture as well as some beautiful, I've been calling these sprigs. The little sprig we colored in with alcohol blends, very simple coloring. These are pearls, and I colored them to coordinate. So I colored these pearls with Calypso Coral alcohol blends. That's one of the benefits of having alcohol markers, and our blends are so affordable. You get a light and a dark tone of each color. The folder that I use, the embossing folder, isn't it sweet? It's called Countryside Inn. And then this circle was cut out with a die set that's amazing called Stylish Shapes. Thank you. Thanks, Allison. I do love these colors, girls. This is one of my new favorite color combinations, and I hope it picks up pretty on the camera. This is Pretty Peacock. And then this color, this lighter color, is Lost Lagoon. And then don't they look pretty with Calypso Coral? The the alternative card to this one, this is from this word set. Isn't that sweet? Oh, happy. I said I cannot say this without singing Oh, Happy Day in my head. Oh, happy day. This is from a stamp set called Kindness Expressions. And the same idea, the only difference here was instead of having Calypso coral pearls, I colored these in with pretty peacock pearls. And I usually use 3. Every once in a while, you'll see me use more. This one is one of the cards that I'm going to demonstrate for you today. This is a fantastic card if you like mass producing, which means you want to make like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cards. This is a great one to make because it only takes, this is a Whisper White thick card base. And then this piece is Night of Navy and then a piece of white. So it's, I don't know, do you want to say economical? Because I cut these snowflakes, which are from the season of, let's see, it's called Season of Chic. It's in the annual catalog. These sweet little snowflakes are from the same set, and I'll show you when I make it. I cut it out from this, the center of this Night of Navy piece of cardstock. Oh, Allison, I knew you would say this. And say that about the Christian cards. That's why you need to be stamping, girl. The stamp set that I used here is, I demonstrated this card last week, and I decided to do it for class. This is from a bundle called Wishing You Well. And can you see how that little wreath, it's made out of, that's all little bitty trees, all connected. And we just stamped the stamp on Mossy Meadow with Mossy Meadow ink. And then the layer behind it is Old Olive. So I cleaned off my stamp, inked it up in Old Olive, and stamped Old Olive ink on Old Olive cardstock. And then Sending Wishes for a Wonderful and Joyous Season. That's from the Wishing You Well also. The color of this cardstock is Cherry Cobbler. And the DSP that I used on this card is from the One Horse Open Sleigh, which is another fantastic pack of 6x6 cardstock. Thank you, everyone. All right. I'm going to, let's see, demonstrate for you this card first. And it is a very easy card to make. Like I said before, it also doesn't take a whole lot of cardstock. Before I want to show you what page it's on. Oh, what pages. Isn't it? It's exciting that I finally get to crack this open. So the embossing folder that we're using is called Snowflake Sky. It's a 3D embossing folder, and I love it because, let's see if you can see it. Probably better, no, I don't know. It has sweet little bitty baby snowflakes on there, and then the little bitty dots like a blizzard. But you can find it on page 23 of the mini catalog. And this is the first time I've been able to open this up and show all of you. If you don't have a mini catalog, please contact me because I'm more than happy to put the September-December 2023 mini catalog in the mail to you absolutely free. Let's see. And I want to show you, oops, no, that's it. Here. So this is the stamp that I'm using on the outside. It's from I keep calling you Wishing You Well. Wishes All Around. Sorry about that. Christmas Greetings is from the Wishes All Around stamp set. So, and look, there's some sweet little baby snowflakes in there that I could decorate the inside of my card if I wanted to. And the envelope. All right. For this card, oh my goodness, my voice is popping. All you need is a piece of Whisper White Thick. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let's bring out my bone folder. And give it a nice crease. And then I needed a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. This is Night of Navy. Isn't that a beautiful color? And this is 3 3/4 by 5. So those are your pieces that you need to make this sweet card. All right. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to bring out the stamp and the ink. there's my stamp, Christmas greetings. So for this one, for the outside, you're going to stamp Christmas greetings first. And I kind of did it maybe a little above halfway there. So pretty. And the next thing I did was I took my Snowflake Sky embossing folder and I placed this plain piece of cardstock in and I ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And through the magic television, it comes out looking like this. Can you see those tiny little snowflakes on there? Isn't that sweet? I love it. I love snowflakes. So for this card, the next thing I'm going to set this to the side and I'm going to bring in my, I think it's called Season of Chic, these sweet little snowflake dies. Love it. It's a huge set. I should have pulled it out of the, or showed you from the annual catalog, but I'm sure you can find it. This set is from the annual catalog. It's been in our line for at least a year, probably a little longer. All I did with this was I took my dies to save paper. That's the whole reason behind it. And I laid them like this, and then I ran it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So isn't that a sweet little tip? Save paper because we're going to cover this up anyway, so there's no reason to cut like a separate piece of Night of Navy. And when you're putting together Christmas cards, even if you're doing 5 of them, it's just a sweet way to, or an easy way to save cardstock and a nice way to make cards quick and easily. So I also want to show you these. I think if you've watched me for a while, you know these magnetic bowls. Here you can see I'm using it on this one. See my little dies in there? These are, well, we have a store here in our area called Harbor Freight. I think it mainly is set up for like mechanics or men who, you know, do mechanical jobs like that. I don't really know. When I went in there, the bowls were on sale. I want to say like I paid like $2 or $2.50 or something for this size. But then I realized I was going to use it in my stamp classes, so I found them on Amazon. But they're really like to hold nuts and bolts and screws. It's magnetized, so that's one of my favorite tips to share with stampers. When you have like your dies set out and you're working at your craft table, it is so easy to lose a die like that. But oop, it's in the camera. It's so easy to so easy to lose a die like that. But when you've got these little magnetic bowls, they stick really nicely. I hope I've been in camera for most of this. Okay, so the next thing, all we have to do is we're going to take, and I'm going to take the embossed piece, and I think I'm going to pump my camera up a little bit too, and put it on top of the Night of Navy. And then I'm going to take my dimensionals, covering this up, so don't worry about that. And pulling these off. And then this goes on to the Whisper White, or the Basic White, sorry, card base. Old habits are so hard to break. We had Whisper White cardstock for 20 years, so it is Basic White. All right, and then all I have to do is I'm going to bring in my mini dimensionals. They're teeny tiny. And I'm going to bring in these, the snowflakes. And almost lost this one. I love dimensional cards. How many of you do too? You'll see me, I go through dimensionals like crazy, but I love them. And they're inexpensive. I think you get like 300 for $4.50. So it's a nice way to add a little pop to your cards. Okay, this one, you can see the snowflake has like, has a hole in it. See it right there? Not to worry. We're going to cover it up with a big rhinestone. And I'm going to position that one right there. And then this last teeny one, I had to cut a little mini dimensional in half to make this. Now, if you don't like dimensional cards, I do have customers there, they do not like to pop up anything on their cards. You could always just take your Tombow glue and glue these down flat. Not me though. I love the dimensionals. Okay, and then the last thing on this card, oh, Allison, you're gonna love these. These are our rhinestone basic jewels, and we're gonna bling it up. So I'm gonna bring in my take your pick tool. And I think I'm gonna give this, let's see what this looks like, a medium one maybe. On this, we have large and medium and small. So I'm going to use the small right there. There you go. See how quick that was? Hello, Miss Claudia. Thanks for tuning in. Isn't that an easy one? And it adds a little pop. If I had time, I would be adding a pretty Christmas verse inside and also a couple of snowflakes. But I'm trying to go quickly because we're going out to dinner. All right. I hope you love that one. Oh, here's a little commercial. Stampin' Up released 5 new designer series papers. And when I say that, I assume that everybody knows what it means, but I do have people ask me. That's our designer series paper. That is our fancy way of saying scrapbook paper, or we call it DSP for short. So there are 5 brand new ones that you can find online. They are beautiful, especially if you can see this top row. There's some beautiful Christmas. This matches our stamp set. I think it's called Translucent Flowers. It's in the mini catalog. Here's some more Christmas. And then this one is like a tartan plaid. It's in, I think, copper clay, pool party. I want to say, I'm not sure about this color right here, but gorgeous. And then I ordered 3 of them. There also is a new gold and silver sparkly. I like sparkles too. So when I get those in, I just ordered those on the 6th. Probably next week I'll be able to show those to you. So you'll have great big pieces to see how gorgeous they are. If you love DSP though, check them out online because it is while supplies last. All right. Our next card, switch this one out, is this one. Oh, love it. You're gonna have to go, let's see, hold on, I got my mini catalog. I love this paper. It is so, here you can see more of it in the larger, on page 42. This paper is so beautiful. There's the pumpkin piece. This one looks like sweaters. It's scenery. That's the other thing I think I'm fascinated with. It's scenery DSP. So it looks like photographs on many of them. This one is books, which I thought I'm like, what am I going to use that for? But the flip side of it, gorgeous. And then I love this so much. Here on page 43, you can find all of the DSPs. But I loved it so much. Oh, Kathy, I do too. I ordered the whole suite. I don't do that very often, but I had to have it all. So this is something that I like to talk about every once in a while. If you look in our catalog and you are in love with the whole suite, all of this stuff, when you go to order, whether it's online or whether you're calling me or emailing me to place your orders, if you love it all and you want it all, you just have to use one number, which is right here, and it says Suite Collection. So there's a couple of suites in this catalog. If you love it all and you want it all, just use that one item number. It'll save you a little bit of time. I am also using this paper. I'm making some of the leaves out of this oxidized copper, and it is beautiful, just gorgeous. And then you can see the speckled dots. I think I use sequins on mine because I'm in love right now with the sequins. I've used this copper and natural ribbon before, and then there's a very cool distress tile 3D embossing folder, along with autumn leaves and the autumn leaves dies. So hold on just a second and I'll show you the kit. You need just a piece of copper clay. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And again, I'm going to put a nice crease in it. Set that up there so it doesn't roll off. And then you need a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. This is very vanilla. Oh, you need 2 pieces. So one is for your outside and one is for your inside. Then I took a piece of Cajun Craze. This is 2 inches by 5 1/4. And then there's another piece of that pretty DSP. This is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. There you can see, this is Moody Mauve. I like saying it. And it has like I'm not sure if it's gold or copper, like foiling in it. And then you need 1 piece of scrap. We'll just call it scrap. This is for your die that you're gonna, if you would choose to stamp a message for the front. So scrap piece. And then I took these 3 pieces. There you can see, this is what we're gonna cut the leaves out. So this is that oxidized paper, and it is single-sided. So the oxidized paper that's 12 by 12, this has, I believe that's Pretty Peacock, and then that copper that's so gorgeous. And then copper clay with copper clay foiling, but there you can see like a little bit of the books. And then this, because we're gonna use, I called this the pin oak leaf. The pin oak is nice and skinny, so I didn't give it a 2 by, these are 2 by 2s. This one is like a 1 by 2 because I was running short. So, and that has a pretty fall leaf on it. Thank you, Claudia. Hi, Peggy. Oh, I'm glad that you'll have to go back, Peggy, and see the cards that we made at class this weekend. These are 2 of them. This is one that we made. So all I did on this card, let's see, I'll show you. Here's my copper clay card base. I do love this color. And then I took my Very Vanilla. And then I took my Cajun Craze. Love these colors. I love how copper, I'm so glad they added copper clay to our line. I love it. I love it. It looks so pretty with Cajun Craze, doesn't it? And then here's my piece of DSP. I think I'm going to make my leaves go this way, down. And I'm going to center that in between the Cajun Craze piece. And then the next thing I've already done is I took these pieces. A nice thing about this is you, in the die set, there are 2 of each of these little leaves. There's also big leaves, but these little leaves I love. So you get 2 pin oaks and 2 maple leaves. So I took and laid these on my 2x2s, and then this one on the 1x2. And I ran those through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and came out with these adorable little dies, or die cuts. Oh, they're so pretty. I hope you can see how pretty they are. See, am I holding? So for these, all I have to do is put dimensionals on them. Like in the beginning, I thought, oh, this would be like a beautiful thank you card or Thanksgiving card, but fall birthday. So many different ways you could use this. These, I always say this, and I don't know why, but trees and leaves, you see us stampers use them a lot with masculine cards. I don't know why. I think, you know, flowers for feminine cards. So masculine cards, we use a lot of trees and leaves. And then I position them. Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to hang on to this. So the next thing, we're going to wait to put that one on because I'm going to talk about this. So in the die set, this beautiful little die, that comes with the All About Autumn die set. Mine, this is sad to say, I feel like I need a sad song. My die has disappeared, this one. And so what I did for class and what I'm going to do for you today is I substituted this die, which is from the Natural Prints die set. And it's a beautiful die. It's got, you can see the embossing along the edge. So for this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to stamp on it and pop it on there first before I put that last leaf on there. So I'm going to bring in copper clay ink. And this one says, with a grateful heart. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Such good words. Oh, and you know what? I've got to bring in this. Bring in that Pierce mat, girls. Oh, so good. Now, before I close up my ink pad, I'm going to stamp with another stamp set. This is brand new, and this is in the mini catalog. This is from another, like when you see this little logo, you can see the little $1 million there. This is from another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who hit 1 million. She chose Words, So Sincere is the name of her stamp set. You're in my heart and prayers. Ah, just for you. So very proud of you. Look at this cool happy birthday that's long and skinny. Hope you're feeling better soon. So thankful for you. Hope your day is a happy one. Your kindness is so appreciated. Knowing you brings joy to my heart and just love spending time with you. And then this one, be grateful for what you have. Be proud of who you are. Isn't this awesome? I love, love, love this stamp set. So on the inside, so my outside says with a grateful heart. And then I think I'm going to put your kindness is so appreciated on the inside. Oh no, I already did. Hold on. I think I decided, sorry. So thankful for you. I have a special person in mind who's going to get this card. Ah, isn't that pretty? So sweet and simple. All right, so this will go on the inside of my card. And now we're going to take the label with a grateful heart, more dimensionals. And then I'm going to lay this, I think I'm going to try to position it so it's kind of, oh, I'm going to move this one. Oh, maybe not. Ho, ho, ho. I don't want to tear that one. Ah. Well, wonder if I can move this one. Sometimes if they haven't been sticking down long, you can position them. Let's see how this looks. Ugh. Waboo. Oh, girls, boo. Wonder if I can do like this. There we go. That's, I think, the solution. Just a little twist. So with a grateful heart, now the last thing is these pretty Neutrals adhesive back sequins. And I'm going to bring in my take your pick. Let's see. Isn't it funny? Do you all ever do this? It's like such a decision. Oh, I gotta find the perfect spot. I think I'm gonna go with right here. So there we go. A little different than the sample, but I like it just as much. And I love that DSP. So I hope you do as well. All right, hold on just one second. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday afternoon. I appreciate all of you. I hope that you all have a wonderful week. And if you don't have a mini catalog, please, please, please contact me, and I'm happy to put one in the mail to you this week. All right, everyone. God's blessings. Bye-bye.